Berich. I live in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania, and I've had pigeons for approximately 60 years. Okay, started out with regular old bridge pigeons like most people did. And I've had graduated into homers. Had pigeons every year of my life except the 4 years I was in college. Got out of college and found this beautifully laced bird at this county fair. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was satin net. It was really a blonde net. And we just rolled from there. I breed blondinets and satinets. I really have a serious psychological problem because I'm a frillaholic. You know, some people get high on booze. I get high on lacing. Some people trip out on crazy drugs. I get tripped up with beautiful beak settings. I get all excited. My basic satisfaction is to raise a good one in the backyard. I don't really care what that judge says. He can't influence me anymore. Okay, I know the head as well as anybody, and I truly enjoy raising an outstanding. They want to talk to me. I'm going to talk about colors. What colors you want me to talk about? Every color under the sun. I try to raise good ones. I don't keep a pigeon because of its color. I keep a pigeon because it's good. You understand? It just doesn't matter what colors. I appreciate all colors and shades of Oriental Frills. I am not a pigeon breeder. I'm an Oriental Frill breeder. And believe me, there's a difference between a keeper and a breeder. If I was a keeper, I'd have fantails and Modinas and all kind of crazy stuff. I raise one thing, blondinets and satinets. You couldn't give me an owl. I don't like owls. You couldn't give me a turbot. I think they're weird. You know, and these, I respect the guys that raise them, but they don't turn me on, okay? They just don't do anything for me, so I raise blondinets and satinets. Now, breeding them, living in Pittsburgh in our environment, is a trick, okay? I've often said I probably shouldn't even put them together till April, once the weather settles down. So from April to the end of September, guys like Ron Bordy and folks in the West Coast, shucks, they break up in May. I'm just starting to roll in May. This year, I didn't have a baby on the floor. Did not have one on the floor in the month of May. Okay, so once I get rolling, once we get rolling, we're rolling. My wife knows we don't go on vacation in the summer. Okay, vacation is not June, July, and August. Vacation is October on. When there's no babies involved. Speaking of babies, a lot of people hand feed. I don't hand feed anymore. I've got a line of feeders that are either modern flights, domestic flights. Ready for this? Utility kings. People say utility kings. Yep, utility kings. When you get a smaller hen with a utility king cock, and they got babies, just walk away from them. Just make sure they've got plenty of quality good food, quality water. Don't have to worry about it. Ban the baby and get away from it. Judging, I don't really appreciate it. You know, I really don't like to judge. I have to judge in the East this year simply because I just have to. It's my turn in the barrel, so to speak. So I don't let the judge influence my breeding. Just because the judge says, oh, this is the best pigeon. Judges are goofy. They're blind. They can't see out of one eye and not see out the other. Don't believe them. And I also believe there's fatigue that sets in with a judge. If he sits back there for 4 hours, okay, I'm sorry, he has to get up and walk around. Okay, so my best judge is me. Like I said, I consider myself very, very lucky. And anybody that raises pigeons and raises one specialty breed and they get their self-satisfaction out of their backyard, I consider myself a very, very, very lucky man. My wife, we've been in our house for 40 years. She's been in my loft twice, 2 times. The day we walked in, the day first time I was painting it up, and she looked and said, gee, this would be a nice dollhouse if we have a daughter. She was pregnant at the time. Then when I put birds in it, she turn around and walk straight back out. She doesn't know good pigeons. She appreciates them. She never had a problem with her as far as going to shows. Okay, she does not enjoy the show. We go to Lancaster, I give her the key to my truck and boom, she's off shopping and I do my thing. Just so long as she leaves me enough room in that truck to put my birds in, because she buys presents in 2011 for Christmas in 2013. Now you explain that to me, and I can surely understand that. Well, that's about it. I enjoy raising the birds, and I do what I do. I do not enjoy pigeon politics. There's too many politics in the pigeon hobby. It's crazy. It's crazy. I found there's such a thing as pigeon power. Okay, some people get high on pigeon power. That's just nuts. And another thing, he just walked in here. If you haven't been to Ingersoll, Canada, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Because Jimmy Saunders has a loft that's ridiculous. Okay, it just, you know, I can spend Christmas and Easter there. It's just a wonderful place to be. Okay, I've visited just about every loft in America, and there's no right way and wrong way. Every pigeon loft has its own personality. Adapt the loft to your personality. Adapt the birds to your personality. And you know, I coached basketball for 40 years, and many times my birds got fed at 8 o'clock at night. Okay, and sometimes 11 after games. But anyway, I feel very lucky that I have found a passion in my backyard. Hey, you guys want to go on cruises? Go ahead. You want to go on visits to Mexico? Go ahead. I'm going to my backyard. Bye.